Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. This is for the next 2 weeks. Ooh, one of my favorite cards. Okay, so there may be things that are taking you out of your comfort zone during this time. So this chapter of your life, these next 2 weeks, we have to work on disciplining our reactions, keeping it cool, not letting people get under your skin, not letting people knock you off your square. All right, because they will be trying, but you have a heads up, so you got this. You have been in this stage of being guided by God, because that's all you got at this time, Leo. You have been just letting God do God's thing, surrendering to the universe, because you don't have a choice. Now, I'm not saying that you just chose to do this, but life is like, look, you don't have a choice, because right now you don't know what you're doing, Leo, or you didn't know what you were doing. And life was like, okay, no, we gotta, let us take charge right now. Let us show you the way. So you've been guided by spirit right now, which probably means that you've been making really good decisions lately. Two of Swords. Or you haven't been making decisions. You've been trying to pull both sides of yourself together so that you can move forward as one person. But you got one feeling, you got this other mindset, you have, all these different split ways of thinking. You're indecisive, you're impatient, and you just can't figure it out. That's what you were coming from. But meanwhile, God, the whole time, God and the angels and the universe and the signs and the numbers and Leo, we have your answer. And you're just like, but I can't make a decision. Meanwhile, life is like, we've already made the decision. Just do what we're asking you to do, please. That's where you were at. Chaos. But divine chaos, to get things in, well, there's no such thing as divine chaos, but kind of showing you just how bad things are when you try to do everything on your own instead of letting God help you and asking for, praying for answers and receiving them. Right now you're at the 5 of Cups. So there's this energy of just like, oh, you've been disappointed, you've been let down, you feel guilty, you feel emotion, you feel despair, and sometimes you just feel numb. Like, fuck all y'all, And that's not you, Leo. The main thing is you probably feel misunderstood. And so you're tired of trying. Things are moving fast. But what this 8 of Wands means is if you get out of your own way and let everything fall into place, they will get into place very quickly. But you have to stop trying to control it or stop it or block it. Like, things are happening for a reason, Leo. Transformation is here, Leo. You can't stop death. And I know that sounds scary, but that's how big this transformation is for you. When death calls, that's it. You don't get to say, no, I'm not ready. Things are changing. You're transforming. You are becoming a butterfly, whether you want to get out the cocoon or not, sweetie. The time is now. The time is now, and it's happening. It's literally happening. You're getting the signs. You're getting the messages. This is another one of those messages. Leo, it's time. You are transforming, my love. Go with it. Stop resisting. It's still gonna happen. Moving towards the future, once you finally get out of the stage of resistance, you have 3 of Pentacles. Cooperation, things working seamlessly, everyone playing their part, getting along, laughter, production, creativity. Things working the way that you see it, working out. Cohesion. You getting to be the best version of yourself. Strength. This is you, Leo. Accepting love that's there and not telling yourself that you're not ready or you don't trust it and all these feelings. But really all you have to do is feel the thing that's there. See what's actually happening and accept it. Not being afraid. Balanced relationships where people are putting in just as much as you're putting in and you don't feel drained and you don't feel like no one cares and you don't feel like people don't understand you. Being a part of relationships where people care about you and you're receiving things, you're getting gifts, you're giving knowledge, you're building. You guys are both going the same way, so you are not in competition. You can be yourself and you can thrive and build because these people are also trying to do the same. deception. This deception, I believe you've been deceiving yourself. And if it's not that, you're not realizing who you are. This is a time for you to face yourself in the mirror and to get rid of any codependent attachments, and for you to feel solid within yourself and understand your power. The way to understand to not be codependent is to realize that who you are. Because when you realize who you are, you understand that you don't need another person to validate you. You validate yourself. Your actions speak for themselves. And that's what you're learning. And when a Leo understands that on a deep spiritual level and not just a superficial level, Leo, don't get me wrong. Some people are not going to like you. They're just not. I think Drake said that. If I was you, I wouldn't like me either. That's this type of vibe. But not out of arrogance. It's out of understanding your worth and what you deserve, and why if someone doesn't want to deal with you, if someone doesn't like you, that's their thing. Like, it's not up to you to decide who likes you. It's up to you to be yourself and to treat people kind and to mind your business, mind your sanity, protect your energy, and see what life has to offer. Sometimes people look at this devil card as like evil. The devil card in so many ways can be that little sinister part of yourself that pushes you to try something different instead of what you're used to. So sometimes this devil energy is that little mischievous part of you that's like, you can do that. You can do that. As long as it doesn't become controlling, or as long as it isn't doing something that puts you in jeopardy, that's a really good thing. Sometimes you need that kundalini energy to awaken your senses and to say, I can move, I can elevate, I can do this new level. I can make this happen. I can do this. It's empowerment. Now, when you use that to hurt others, that's when it becomes evil. But you challenging yourself, Leo, you don't have a choice at this point but to challenge yourself, because you're being forced to let go of that old, scared version of yourself. You have to be strong now. And strength comes from understanding what you have going for yourself, who you are within yourself, and what strength lives within you as the lion. But the only way a lion knows how strong they are is when they get out there and they have that first interaction of protecting their pride. So whatever that looks like for you, when it's your turn to get out there and really prove to yourself, remember, everyone's not going to like you for it. But the people who are for you, they're going to cheer you on, and they're going to fight with you next time anything comes up. Because that's what the pride is about. But it takes you believing in yourself. Why would anyone be a part of your pride if you don't even see the value in yourself? It's time for you to boss up. It's time for you to become the lion, Leo. Or the lioness. I love you, Leo. I hope that you're loving yourself. And I hope you see just how magical and beautiful and strong you are. Okay.